Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nathan Rufty, a licensed mortgage professional here in the state of Arizona. You're looking for what are the rates today, whether it be on a purchase or a refinance. If you go to other people's sites, I don't know any other one that will give you a instant quote that you do not have to put your name or email into without getting that quote. So they're going to capture your contact information. You fill everything out, you go through their steps, and then they go, okay, to get the quote, you need to put in your name, your email, and your phone number. We don't need that. We do need your filters, like what are you looking to do, but we don't need your name, your email, or your phone number to get a quote. This is an instant quote for a purchase or refinance home loan. So this is my site. I'll have the link below. You can select purchase or you can select refinance, either or. Cash out, no cash out on a refinance. Right now I'm just going to do a purchase. So let's say you're purchasing something for $500,000. Whatever your purchase amount is, put that in there. FHA, 3.5% down. Conventional, you can put it as low as 3% down, first-time home buyer. VA, no money down. USDA, no money down. But for right now, I'm going to put in 5% down, so it brings up multiple programs. You can see what's going on with it. But you can put 3.5% down, 3% down conventional, as long as you know what program you're going to go after. So 5% down, it automatically defaults to $475,000 loan. Waiving the escrows, that means that you want to pay your tax and insurance outside of your mortgage payment. So we're going to leave that for now. We're going to be a primary, secondary, or an investment property. I'm going to do primary property, single family townhouse condo. So you did determine which property you're going to buy. I'm just going to do a single family home. Single family home is also what's called a PUD, a planned unit development is a single family home. We're going to do a single family home. Your credit score, you can see the numbers, and they go by 20 blocks. So if you have, let's say, 750 credit score, then you're going to do a 740, because 740 to 759, it's going to be the same interest rate. So let's go 740. Here in the state of Arizona, I'm going to pick Maricopa County. If you're a veteran, you can put yes here. You can put you were regular military, you're retired. I'm disabled at 10% or more. You can do that as a VA as well, and it'll pop up rates. So I'm going to get rates. So just thinking of the process of getting all the rates here. We're going to go FHA. I'm going to just do 30 years so we can shrink the columns down. So you can do either 20, 10, 15, or 25 years. That's what it defaults to. But I'm just going to do a 30-year term so you can see what the programs are. So conventional, FHA, and VA, there's 17 rates, there's 15 rates, and 17 rates for VA. So I want to expand this. Now, these are for purchases. You want to go back and do the refinances. But you're going to get instant rates right now when you had to put no personal information in except what you're doing on the purchase loan. So I'm going to click the 17 rates here. Right there, it's going to give me 17 rates. It's going to give you the popular ones, but I'm going to go show all 17. This is conventional. So as of today, the rates are a little high at the moment, but these are your points, total cost, the payment, estimated principal and interest without the tax and insurance. And here's your rate. You want to get, this is a 2% cost, 2.6% cost. This is going to be a 1.35 cost. Then anything with a minus next to it, that's called a rebate. So at 6.99, I'm going to show details, and the cost for canopy, you're going to see at $641. That's the cost. Now, if you want to do a rebate at 7 and an 8, 7.125, you can see that there's a parentheses. That $1,400 is a rebate because you elected to take the higher interest rate. And that is live. These things are live. So when there's a rate change throughout the day, when you wake up in the morning, you want to check the rates. If you want to check the rates at 8 o'clock in the morning, then all of a sudden you want to check them at 5 o'clock at night. If we didn't have a rate change due to the market condition, that rate is available based on the factors that you put in. And you can go in, fill my application out. I have the link below, and you can lock that interest rate if you filled your parameters out right, and a mortgage-related credit score is between those barriers of 740 and 760. Here's an FHA. So you want to do 5% down FHA because maybe you have a 640, and FHA is going to be a better route for you. And you can see here, 6.99 is a small cost. FHA, click on the 15, show all 15. Small cost, you're looking at 6.25. It's a rebate. a small cost at 6.125. That's the cost right there. So loan cost, so almost $1,500 to get that rate as of today based on the filters that I put in. But anything with a minus is called a rebate, which means the higher interest rate you elect to take as a consumer, the lender's going to give you a rebate. But these are live interest rates. If those parameters are exactly what you put in and you go in and fill an application out and lock it, these rates are going to be exactly the same. There's no bait and switch here. It's based on the filters that you put in. Now, if you think your credit score is a 750 and it comes back to be a 720, yes, these things are going to change because your mortgage-related credit report is going to be different based on the free stuff that you're getting. But if you know your mortgage-related credit report and we run it and it's exactly between that 740 and 759, this is the rate you're going to get. And guess what? You have to put any pertinent information in here like your name, your contact information, cell phone, or an email to get these rates. It's live. These things are updated when our rates get updated. Let's go to a VA. It defaults to anywhere between 3 to 5 popular ones. You can see at 6.25, you're getting a rebate. But if you want to say the seller's paying 1% of your closing costs, 5.99, almost 1% cost. It's 0.828 cost as of today. But I'm going to have the link below to my site here that you can go in and check these rates out live. They are live every single day. There's no pertinent information you have to put in. If I want to refine this, let's do a cash out, or excuse me, a refinance, no cash out, same parameters. Let's do an 80% loan to value, primary residence. Let's go 640 credit score. I'm going to do no VA. I'm going to update this. Now this is going to calculate based on the updated filters that I did on a no cash out refinance, 30-year fixed. Now, at a 640, the rate's going to be high compared if it was a 680 or a 780. So here's our 24 interest rates, and you can see based on the parameters that you put in, no cash out, you're looking at 8.125, and that's because of that 640. You can see, and that's an 80% loan to value. But if I do an FHA loan, this FHA loan is going to be a much better interest rate and probably payment, even though it has mortgage insurance. But you're at 6.5 right here. So if you're looking for what are the rates today to buy a house or to refinance a property, the link below, I'm going to have it directly to this site here. Fill out your parameters and you get an instant rate quote. You don't have to call 10 different lenders and go, what's your rate? Here's my parameters, and get these hard sells and they talk to you for 30 minutes. You want a rate quote and you want it now. This is what I got. Give me your quote. Let's do business. If you're too high, I'm going to move on to the next person. But I have looked and I have not found anybody, any other company that I know of once I have looked on local people. Okay, let me find what a rate is. I go through the whole thing, and then at the end, it always asks for my name, my email, and my phone number. And it doesn't even spit out, well, thank you for this information. Here's your rate. They're going to have to call me. I'm not going to get called. I'm a consumer, and I want to know what your rate is. Here's a site, my site, on what our rates are here for Canopy Mortgage with Nathan Rufty, right here. No pertinent information. How awesome is that? We don't run your credit, unless you fill an application out, of course. But I'd love to talk to you about your scenarios. But if you know your scenarios, you know your rate. Now, there's other programs that we may have that can give you a much lower rate. It's not built into this system, but if you know your parameters and we're in the hunt, I love to dive deeper on like where your property is. So if you know where the property is at, there's some programs in there specifically where a property is located in a certain area. Your rate can be possibly a lot lower, up to 1% lower than what is on our site. But it's got to be in a specific area. So we won't know that until you fill the application out and you're looking in these areas. But I'd love to talk to you about your looking for purchasing a home, talk about your desire to own a home or refinance one. All my contact information is below. My name is Nathan Rufty here in Surprise, Arizona. I'm licensed in Arizona, California, Nevada, and Utah. If you're looking in those states, I'd love to connect with you and talk about what you're looking to do with a home purchase or a home refinance. Thank you very much for taking the time out and watching our video. Please give me a thumbs up, a like, and a share. Also, I'm going to have other videos that you can do what's called a rate tracker. I'll have that link below too. If these rates are not where you want them to be, you can filters out and say, give me the rate of X, and we won't spam you. You need to get an email that says, yes, go ahead and email me when this rate gets to this specific parameter. I'm going to have that video below as well. But we're totally automated. You can definitely call me with questions. I'd love to connect with you and walk you through it. But we want to get you the information up front so you can make a good, sound financial decision for you and your family on which company, which loan professional is right for you and your needs. But hopefully I'm the one. Give me a call, 909-503-5600. Thank you very much. Give me a like, share, comment below. Love to hear from you. Bye.